Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to TechRite Reviews. Today I have a review of the LG G2. This is one of the most powerful and best overall phones you can buy. The glossy plastic material on the back and sides of the phone allow it to stay thin and light, weighing in at just 5 ounces. The overall feel of the phone is very solid, although cannot compare to the build quality phones such as the HTC One or iPhone. What is missing in design, it easily makes up for in specs. Except for the Galaxy Note 3, this is easily the most powerful phone of the year. It features a 2.3 GHz Snapdragon 800, 2 gigs of RAM, a 5.2-inch 1080p screen, and a 13 megapixel camera. All of this creates a fantastic user experience and insane benchmark scores. That makes for a top-spec flagship device, but what really makes this phone unique is the rear-mounted power buttons. For some this is a deal breaker, however I got used to it very easily and it only took a few days to adjust. In addition to the standard functions of the power buttons, long holding the volume keys will either give you quick access to the camera or quick memo. Personally, I'm really a fan of these rear-mounted power buttons. I find them a lot easier to use than traditional side buttons, and I also think they add some nice functionality to the actual phone. The display on the phone is a gorgeous 1080p IPS panel developed by LG. LG is known for making some of the best displays, and this is no exception. As it is IPS and not AMOLED, it will get very bright and will be easily readable in bright sunlight. On top of those power buttons on the back, you have a 13 megapixel camera that takes excellent photos that match or exceed the camera on the GS4 or HTC One. Most people don't realize how much of an improvement optical image stabilization brings. If you're taking photos in low light, it will reduce most blur, and for video it creates extremely stable footage so it looks like you are using a tripod. To provide the best experience, LG included just about every feature you could imagine in the camera software, many of which are copied from the Galaxy S4 and other Samsung devices, including dual camera mode and photosphere. LG's attempt to give you every feature carries over to the rest of the device, as sometimes this can be a little in your face and ruin the experience, but when it isn't overwhelming, it is actually very useful and can provide extreme customization and enhanced user experiences. LG also includes a built-in voice assistant. It is based off Maluba's technology, so it isn't the worst I've used, but it can't really compete with Google Now, which I much prefer to use. And if you want to access Google Now, you can swipe up from the soft touch keys on the bottom. Another useful addition from LG is the built-in IR blaster that supports most TVs, and if it doesn't, you can use the learning capabilities to make a universal remote. The stock launcher on the G2 isn't slow or laggy thanks to the Snapdragon 800, but sometimes I found it ugly, and also it can be confusing as it is very different from the stock Android launcher and other things such as TouchWiz. For me, the true standout feature of this phone is the battery. It has a built-in, non-removable 3000 mAh battery that consistently gives me 4 to 5 hours of screen time. Even with one of the largest batteries of any phone, it charges really fast thanks to a 1.8 amp charger. It will charge from dead in about an hour and a half. When I get 4G LTE, it is blazing fast. I get speeds up to 70 megabytes per second in my area on AT&T, so it's definitely fast enough for anything you're really going to do. Although this is a pretty expensive device coming in at $200 on contract, it gives you every feature imaginable, amazing battery life, and some unique button placement. I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a no-compromise device. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, it really helps out.